We do have a small gift for Ethan for his tireless efforts making Club 54 grow. So this is something that he'll use to grow, make his soul grow.
I'll take a picture.
We definitely will take a picture.
Oh my gosh.
I no longer can joke I have the same salary as Deborah. It's her joke. She gets full credit for that joke.
Hello, everybody. I'm Deborah Wilhelm. I do have to say it is so nice to be surrounded by, at a lot of our quote-unquote events, we don't know 50% of the crowd. Thank God there's a nice turnaround. But here I really feel like I'm surrounded by friends, by community members, and it's really humbling to be with people that really care. You know, it's one thing to just come to things or show up, but people that actually care about the community, care about each other, care about their, on an individual level, their personal growth, their Judaism, and their character, and to show that they care on a communal level by supporting with their time, with their energy. We embarked on this journey of opening a Chabad house, not a house, but Chabad house, and it was always my lifelong dream. Is how I grew up, with this idealism to spread the Rebbe's message, which is God's light. And it was always something I knew I wanted to do with my life, and thank God I was blessed to be able to. But starting and doing everything, I was really in for a treat that I wasn't aware would happen. And that treat is that more than hopefully what I'm giving to others, I really on a personal level and for our family, has affected me in the deepest way possible, and I couldn't even imagine this would happen. It's made me, hopefully, at least I think so, a better person. I care more about my Judaism. I learned more about my Judaism. I hopefully work on myself and the way I deal with others, all because of you. Every person that I've come encounter with, showing mainly the one-on-one conversations or even the intimate classes. Thank you to our team members that are here. Speaking to everyone and really realizing how they do care about their own Judaism, their own character, and about the community and the world. And every time I go to the Rebbe's OL, who's the leader and the one who made all of this really happen, the first thing I always write in my letter is, thank you, Rebbe, for allowing me to be part of your work. And it's really, I feel so blessed, I'm so humbled, and so privileged. Before I introduce the next part, I do want to say, on behalf of Ye and myself and the whole community, someone who might have been a silent partner for some of you not so much, Yochi Lipinski. Unfortunately for us, we'll be moving on, but we do wish her all of the success in the world and her family. And I just want to give you a little thank you for all that you've done. This literally couldn't be done without you. Yochi, if you can come up here for 1 second. Yochi makes everything happen. Basically, in short.
All right.
Yochi!
I've worked for age 2 years now. I think you're in between. Yeah, and I'll say what I'm basically, I started off as a job, a few hours here and there, and it just really turned into something so much more than that. I tell people now I'm addicted to my job, and it's not a job, it's something I love to do, and I really am addicted. And for you guys, I can only be addicted, I can only do what I do because I have you guys to work for. You guys are such incredible role models in everything, and the way you do things, and the passion you have for what you do. In everything. I come home from our weekly meetings and ask my husband, he knows everything about it. You guys have just been the best bosses I could ever have worked for. And dare I say, you guys have become really true friends of mine, and I hope that I can continue being inspired and learning from you guys. So thank you, and I truly am sad as well to move on, but I wish you guys the best with everything, always. Thank you.
So there's someone very special. I met somebody very special about a year ago, and like I was saying, from her specifically, I really did learn a lot about what it means to be a dedicated person, a committed person, someone who cares about the Jewish community as a whole, the world as a whole, and doesn't waste a second. A good friend. I do consider you a true friend, and I'm so happy that the stars aligned and we crossed each other's path. And without further ado, Stella Binkovich.
Thank you. I guess I feel like I should have a gift or something because like all these gifts just switched hands. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Stella. And you know, Deborah asked me like a couple of weeks ago to speak at this event, and I was like, obviously, like whatever you need, I'm gonna do it. And she asked me to talk about, you know, Club 54 and why I did it. And so the conclusion of it is that when Ethan, the Club 54 chairman, sent me the email about it, like for me it was a no-brainer. I literally joined right there and then. And I think the reason why is because of my personal story, right? So for those of you who don't know, I was born in Ukraine, and my family immigrated from the Soviet Union in 1993, right after the wall collapsed. So I was 7 years old. I spent the majority of my life in the Soviet Union, which, to no surprise to any of you, had absolutely no religion and definitely no Judaism. And so when I came to college and started realizing that, wow, there is a whole world out there that other Jews knew about and I really didn't, I started to slowly and surely put the pieces together. And I considered becoming more observant, but as most of you know, that's very, very tough to do without a community. And so several years after college, as Deborah said, I think the stars aligned in a variety of ways and brought me to the Chabad of Upper East Side Young Professionals, and allowed me to actualize something that I'd been thinking about for a really, really long time. And I could have never, ever done it, right? Like, given where I come from, I could have never, ever done it without Chabad. And, you know, I always talk about family of chance and family of choice, right? So family of chance is what we're born into and what we kind of have. And family of choice are the people in the community that we choose to be a part of for ourselves. And I say unequivocally that my family of choice is definitely the Chabad of Upper East Side Young Professionals, because if nothing else, it's allowed me to actualize something that I'd wanted in my life for so long and really wasn't possible. And so Club 54 is nothing but an extension of that. It's just literally a drop in the bucket, literally a very, very small thing that I can do to give back to my family of choice. And I mean, when I think about all the things that I've done through Chabad, my commitment to Club 54 is absolutely a no-brainer, like I said. And above everything, not only is this a community and religious support, but it's also a source of true friendships for me. So thank you again for being my family of choice and for always keeping it extremely trendy.
Let's hear for the rabbi.
Everybody here already gives. All of you are givers of tzedakah. So for just a second, I want to talk about the value and the great brachas you all get, and we all get for giving tzedakah. So the good Duke, the Earl of Courtenay, the Earl of Courtenay, on his tombstone, I may have pronounced the name wrong, by the way, Courtenay, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. On his tombstone, it says as follows: what we had, we spent. What we saved, we lost. What we gave, we have. Like the story goes of Sir Moses Montefiore, with a community in Jerusalem, Yemin Moshe is named after him, he founded it. The Queen of England asked him one day what his value, what is net value, what's his worth financially. And he thought about it briefly and he gave back a number. And the Queen of England said, everybody knows you're worth a lot more than that. It's not true. So he said, I'm not worth what I have in the bank. I may have that, I may not have that. I don't know if it'll be here tomorrow. But what I gave away is mine forever. What we have given, and when we get stuck, that is what we have forever. Nobody could ever take away from us the good that we do, the good that we share with others, the kindness and the generosity that we give of not only of our time, our energy, but of our money, which especially in the society that we're in, and the world that we live in, is very valuable. And we give that away, that's what we have with us forever. And Hashem says that if we give away 10% of our earnings, Hashem is our business partner. And he's a great business partner, because all our success comes from him, and all he wants back is 10%. And if we give stuck, Hashem promises, and it's the only things in the Torah that Hashem says we can test him. Hashem says that we can test him, that if we give, he promises we'll get back plentiful more in all areas of our life. First and foremost, financially, if we give, Hashem says it's the greatest investment. Hashem promises he'll give us back more. But not only financially, Hashem should give everybody here brachas of mazel, of hatzlacha, those who need a shidduch, may they find them soon, whether it's through soulmates or not, like Ethan likes to say. Those who need should have nachas, and shalom bayis, and gesund, and neshama should shine. We should all be healthy and live many happy years together as a community. Before I close, though, there is one man here tonight who's exceptionally generous, not only with his time, not only with his money, but also with his space. And this is actually a person's home. We've just invaded and taken over and made it look like it's an active nightclub or something. We have our venue space. Someone even asked me here tonight, oh, how do I rent this venue space? You can't rent this venue space. It's not a venue space. It's a neshama of a yid who's opening his home. And it's incredible that people not only to give, but to open their home. It's a beautiful thing. Maybe we all learn. I would like to give him just a little token of appreciation that his home should be filled with bracha and mazel.
It's a pleasure to open my home anytime for that.
Watch your wish.
I don't mind.
Sweet guys, same time, same place.
All they were happy of.
Have fun, enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The bar is open. For those of you who have not been able to get all the way through, there is a call it a barbecue here, and also dessert will be served. Mazel tov.
No,
Thank
Rabbi,
you.
new location Friday. Hell yeah.